Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright. He's a shield to those whose walk is blameless. To trust in the Lord is to fear the Lord, to hold him above everything else. Any power, any authority, any situation that arises in your life, any storm, and to take his word with weightiness as truth above everything you see, hear, or even think you know. This is why it says, lean not on your own understanding and trust in the Lord with all your heart, because the heart is deceitful above all things and can lead us astray if what we believe in is not rooted in God's word. If we find ourselves fearing other things instead of the Lord, our actions will start to reflect this belief and will move ourselves outside of the will of the Lord. The Israelites, for example, had a promise from the Lord to be brought out of Egypt into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Yet when they were sent to explore the land they were promised, they feared the giants who were in the land instead of regarding the word of the Lord above what they had seen. We can't attack those people. They are stronger than we are, is what they said. And they spread among the Israelites a bad report about the land they had explored. They said, the land we explored devours those living in it. All the people we saw there are of great size. We seem like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we look the same to them. Because the Israelites had disregarded who the Lord is and what he had promised them, and they feared the giants instead of him, only Caleb and Joshua from that day were able to enter into the promised land and receive the promise the Lord had given them. Because they saw the Lord as greater than the reality of their situation, and they didn't fear the giants because they knew who was with them, their faith allowed them to follow the Lord wholeheartedly and walk into his will. If we're going to follow the Lord, if we proclaim Christ as Lord of our life, we're going to have to trust him and his word beyond what we're able to see. It doesn't mean it'll be easy. It's not that we won't face life-threatening, dangerous, or risky situations, but we just have to know the God we serve, who he truly is, whose we truly are, and keep our focus on him and not allow the things we face to deter us from following him faithfully. So I just hope this blesses y'all. Definitely has encouraged me, and just hearing from the Lord and being brought back to the fact that I just need to trust him through everything that I'm going through and not worry, you know what I'm saying? Not look at the outward things that are going on and be like, Lord, what's going on? Is this still going to happen? How is this going to be done? And bring me to a place where I have no peace internally, right? It's like he just redirected me back to the things he keeps on telling me, the things that he's told me from the beginning or that he's prophesied over my life in the past, right? He's just redirecting my attention back to him so that in the midst of all these things that I'm facing, I'm still able to have peace. I'm still able to know, okay, it doesn't really matter what it's looking right now, what it's looking like right now, because I know the Lord is going to bring things together in order for his plans to come to pass. But that's only if I believe in him. That's only if I remain in him, because why would he do something on my behalf if I'm being faithless? You know what I'm saying? The Israelites weren't brought into the land, only those two. And so I pray this just encourages us not to just trust in the Lord to get to the things that he's promised us that are good, and, you know, to grab a hold of the things that we desire because we want the things that he's promised us, but really just to trust in him and be like, hey, I'm going to have peace in this situation because the Lord is with me. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, the God of the universe, the creator of the heavens and the earth, and really just to have peace and knowing that his hand is on your life and he's going to guide you through whatever situation you're going through. Psalms 23:3, you know, he leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And so to not fear any evil, to not fear anything that's coming against you, just because we remember and we're focusing on that internally. Isaiah 26:3, you will keep him in perfect peace, he who keeps his mind stayed on you because he trusts in you, or something of that sort. And so it's just like a peace that'll come as we just release these things to him and really allow him to lead us in all that we're doing, right? So as long as we're fearing him above these things, our actions will start to reflect what he has commanded us to do. And basically our life will just stay in his will and aligned to bring forth what he desires to do. And so I pray this blesses y'all, man. It's blessed me this day and this morning and in this season. And may the grace of God, may the love of the Lord really just keep us and just infiltrate our minds so that we're not fearing and we're remaining in that place of trusting him and being with him. So y'all have a blessed day.